Hey everyone, welcome to a thrift haul style video this week. I've been thrifting a lot and I want to show you what I've found. We'll go to the Goodwill as well and do a little bit of thrifting. I've been to church sales, lots of different thrift stores over the last couple weeks, and I have a lot to show you. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you're just joining us, my name is Anne. I'm a vintage home decor reseller, mainly on Etsy, and also I thrift for my own home. We are on Instagram at bluehousevintage.yyc, so if you are on Instagram as well, head on over there and give us a follow. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach other people who love thrifting just as much as you guys do. So I went to the Goodwill and did a little quick thrift. I found a few interesting items, so I decided to start filming a little bit for you. This ottoman was really neat with vintage original casters, but it was too expensive. I did really like this lamp. What do you guys think of this lamp? Is this something that you would have thrifted? I think I held back because it was $25, so it's a little bit steep. I found some good candles. What do you guys think of thrifting candles? Is that something that you do as well? That one I bought for $4 and it smells amazing. I've been burning it all week. I was rooting around in the silverware section for quite a while. Never skip this section because you can find good stuff. And then on a thrift cart nearby, I saw this kettle about to be put out, so I obviously picked that up. Now let's head home and go through the haul. Here's the final haul, and I'm really happy with some of the recent finds that I've had. Really eclectic and interesting finds lately. And here's how I set it up for photography for the thumbnail image for this YouTube video. So here's some stuff that's going to be coming into the shop really soon that I've thrifted. Some of it I might keep, but I think most of it I'm going to make available. So if anything catches your eye, you can head over there to my Etsy shop and take a look at it. This I found for $3 at Mission Thrift, and it's a super heavy crystal kind of squat pitcher. And I think it would be really nice for a little flower arrangement. So this was a really good find, especially only for $3. They actually have pretty good pricing there on their glassware. And I also found these guys, they're little men wearing sombreros, and obviously they're bookends. And I got a matching set for $4 each. They mark them as is, I think, because this little guy has a chip on his sombrero, but I still think they're incredible, and I haven't seen ones like these before, so this was a really good find. And I also found that at the Mission thrift store. And let's see, actually I'll show you this. I thought this was really cool wood tray. And I found it at Value Village for $5.99. And it's a really neat like floral design. So I decided to pick that up, and this will be available as well. And what's my other favorite find? There's a lot of really cute ones from this week. I found in the baggie section at Value Village. Never skip the baggie section, because I found these little bears, or at least I'm pretty sure they're bears. This one kind of looks like a cat, but I think they're a bear family. So super, super cute little brass guys. And these were $5.99 for the set. And so I couldn't resist. And I also, at Mission Thrift Store, I found these for $5 each. I thought it was a little bit pricey, but I looked up some vases like these, and apparently these are Italian, I believe, and quite, you know, I guess quite valuable. So, and I thought they were really pretty. The pink is really beautiful, and I've never seen these before, so I decided to pick them up. And they were $5 each. And I also found at Value Village a set of 4 of these mugs, made in England. I believe they're a mid-century style mug. I looked up a few comps, and they're fairly valuable as a set. So I'll keep you guys informed of how much we end up selling these for. But yeah, they came in a set of 4, and they're in really good condition, so I decided to give those a go. And I also found another copper teapot, because I just shipped one off today, and then lo and behold, I went to Goodwill, and what do I find? Another one. So this one was $10. They seem to be about $8 to $10 in my marketplace. So that's kind of the going rate. And then the last one was a really nice one I sold today, or shipped off today, that had the blue and white ceramic handle as well. And it sold for $44 on Etsy. So that's kind of the, you know, for a nice one, I feel like that's a good price point. So really like that one. I like it that it has the kind of aged patina on it. And then my favorite find was the IKEA 90s lamp, the red lamp. It's so great. It has such a good glow, and I've been wanting to find one of these, so I'm really excited about it. I don't know if I'm going to be parting with it yet, but we'll see. And I also found another accordion wine rack too. So I keep finding those, and then they keep selling as well. So, but that's it for this little haul. And I think I might have a few other things to show you that are gonna go into the shop soon. And here's a couple more items that I picked up at Mission Thrift. So these crewels are really interesting. I love the fringy flowers. I couldn't help myself. I mean, ED, whoever you are, you did such a good job. And I love how they wrote that they did it in '84. So these are about 40 years old, which is just, it's just crazy that they've made it this long. And they're quite big, like the scale is quite large. And each were $8. And I'll show you the other one. So I don't know which do you guys like better? Let me know in the comments. It looks like she made this one in '85. So yeah, let me know what you think. Would this have been something that you guys would have picked up, or or passed on. I feel like they would be really good to list on Etsy before the fall, because they're very, they have like the fall colors. So I might keep them around for a bit and then list them, you know, at a later date. So anyway, I thought they were great. I couldn't resist, especially for just $8 each. Why not? Give it a try. And here's another thing that I just picked up from Goodwill. I didn't look at it properly enough before I got it, because unfortunately I didn't even realize that it's missing one of its little feet. So I don't know if you can order those or if they have them at the hardware store. I don't know if any of you out there have fixed any of your kind of mid-century furniture that has those little plastic legs. Let me know where you got your little leg from, because I think I am going to fix this before I put it up for sale. And it was $8. So, and I thought it was cool. I like the lines of it, and I think it would make like a cool record player holder, or even coffee table book holder, obviously magazine holder, you know, that type of thing. So, and I had a mid-century magazine style holder in my Etsy shop recently, and it sold almost right away. So I feel like it's a good item. So I decided to take a chance on this one. I just wish that I had known about that little leg, but hopefully, or foot, whatever you call it, that fits right there. So hopefully I can track one down and repair it, because right now it's got quite the little wobble to it, but we'll see. I'll let you know. And the other thing I found today at Goodwill actually was this little vintage sewing, I guess they would call it a sewing basket. And it has a beautiful floral pattern to it. It's literally barely been used, and it is vintage. It's Canadian. It says imported by Hudson's Bay Company, Winnipeg, Manitoba, and it has a very vintage tag. I've already put my needlepoint stuff in there that I'm working on, and I may as well show, since we're on the topic, I may as well show you what I'm working on. Is just a continental stitch pattern of the Swiss Alps cross stitch, and I'm working my way through it. I did not do this whole thing. I actually found this at a fabric sale, and I think it was like $5 or $10, and a lot of it had been done, and I'm just finishing it and continuing on this person's work. So it got abandoned, and I'm just finishing it up. So it's going to be really nice. It's a really big piece. But anyway, the sewing basket I was really happy to find, because I needed one for my my needlepoint. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this was only $5. So I feel like I got a really good deal on that. And I was so excited to find this shelf. I was driving my daughter to a baseball game, and I noticed that there was a church sale on the corner, and from so far away I spotted this shelf, and we just beelined it over there and managed to buy it for $10. And also we found all this other stuff, so we power shopped. We did a 10-minute shopping at this church sale, and we managed to find some really cool stuff, like this artwork original Calgarian artist for $15, like oil on canvas. We found this shelf. I think it's originally from Japan. We found so many cool things, and yeah, it was just so unexpected, because I, for whatever reason, didn't know that this sale was happening. This silver plated trinket box was, I think, $2. The copper hanging pot, 50 cents. and this brass, let me know if anybody knows what this thing is originally for. I'm assuming oil. That was $1. And this flamingo basket, we just couldn't help ourselves and we had to get it. It was $3. And we also found this mid-century, I'm assuming it's like coffee carafe. It's like a pitcher, insulated pitcher, and it was $1. So really fun find. This one is really cool. I love mid-century stuff, obviously, as you know. So yeah, it was a fun little church sale thriftathon that we did. So I'm going to show you quickly what I picked up at the thrift store today. So I got a brass trivet. It says solid brass made in India, and it was $2.99. I also had a 20% off coupon today. Stay there. I got this cookie jar. Thought the color was really cool, very vintage, and then it says biscuits on the back, so French for cookies. It was $7.99. And I also got this plaque. It was kind of just speaking to me, very vintage. It's a little bit religious, which I'm not, but still the message is a great message about, living life to the fullest. So I thought I would pick that up, and I thought it was pretty, and I'm sure someone will really like to have it. And it was $5.99. And I got a brass pedestal bowl. It was $4.99. And I got salt and pepper shaker owl set for $5.99. Let me know what you think of the finds and what's your favorite. And as you may know, I have an Etsy shop where I sell the vintage home decor that I find when I thrift. And this past week, a lot of things have sold, starting with the Rupert comic book that sold for $30, as well as finally the decoupage cat for $45. That's been in the shop for a long time, and finally it has a new home. This original painting from 1975 also sold for $42. And it was really gorgeous. I had it in the shop for a good couple months. I think I paid under $5 for it at, I believe, Mission Thrift, and ended up going for $42. And it's nice to see that that's going to go to someone who's going to enjoy it. So I was happy about that. This bird mug sold for $31, including shipping. And another piece of art, original art on canvas, sold for $42. And the large size Chill Fast vintage ice cream maker for $40 sold as well. And that had its original packaging, so it was a really cool item. And finally, the silver plated candelabra that I've had for months sold for $48. And let me tell you, trying to package that up and find a box for that, and I ended up making a box because I could not find a box that fit it. So long story short, never again will I be buying one of those. It was too hard to ship. The bird art also sold for $110. So that was a good sale. I think I invested about $20 into these pieces. So a good profit margin. However, they were also a little bit tricky to package and ship to. And the mid-century set of glassware sold actually to a lady from Saskatchewan. And it has a nice kind of like, even like prairie-esque kind of theme to these glasses. So I'm really glad that she got them. I was sad to see those go. And this set of 2 brass frames also sold as well for $32. These have been in the shop for a little bit, and finally somebody has picked them up. But frames seem to sell really well. I think I only have 1 set of metal frames left in the shop at the moment. All the other ones have sold. And then finally, I had to lower the price on these till they were $15. So they finally went anyway, so it's good. That's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. We'll catch you next week for more thrifting. And thank you again for your support.